Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wrestling Trivia Challenge Championship Tournament. This is the first semifinal match in this tournament, so we're only a couple weeks away from the big championship match, and we will see that here in about 3 weeks. I am, of course, your host, the longest reigning Wrestling Trivia Challenge champion in history, the Pennsylvania sensation, Greg Cherry. And if we're going to be honest here, I think this is as unlikely of a semifinal as we thought we would see when the tournament first started, but here we are. And these two definitely deserve to be here because they beat some fierce competition. So first of all, let me go to the number 4 seed from Kentucky, probably one of the biggest surprises of the tournament, Kyle. Kyle, how you doing?
Very good. Always good to be back here. Just looking to see if the road continues now.
Yeah, and you know what? You have a tough challenger. He started all the way back in season 1 facing Jeff Meacham, and he has proven his worth in this tournament, defeating Adrian from Ireland and also Chris Cass, who was a former Wrestling Trivia Challenge champion. So he's definitely got the resume. And he is from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Mark, welcome back.
It's good to be back, Greg. And I believe TJS on a comment on one of my previous videos called this the Battle of the Dark Horses. So I'm excited to see how this match turns out.
It very much is. I don't know if I'd have to look at the brackets to see if anybody had you two in the semifinals. I doubt it. And that's not a shot to you two at all based on the competition that was put in front of you. But here you are, and probably the toughest side of the brackets, as we're going to see Jeff and David in the other semifinal, but both number 1 seeds. But here we have a 3 and a 4, so you never know what can happen in this tournament. All right. Now, you guys know the rules, of course. 20 questions, first person to 10, or whoever has the most after 20 is the winner. We have the Greg Cherry rule, where if you answer a question before on the buzzer, I accept the answer. If it's correct, you get the point. If not, then you don't. And you have 1 skip that you can use on your turn only, because if you can't skip another person's question because you get a free guess. So what do you got to lose? Now, the winner of this match will make the first final spot in the tournament to face either Jeff Meacham or David Diaz. So a potential rematch here if Mark wins and Jeff wins. But we will see what happens, and that's the only other rematch besides Jeff and David itself that we're going to see in this tournament. So, strangely enough, Mark, as the number 3 seed in this tournament, you actually go first because you're the higher of the 2 seeds, which is a very unusual happening, but it's like a 5 and a 6 seed in the NFL playoffs, and the 5 seed's the home team, but that's where we are. So, Mark, you actually get the first question. So here we go. What was the main event of the first ever NXT TakeOver special? 10 seconds. Go.
Let's go Cesaro versus Sami Zayn.
That is incorrect. Kyle, 10 seconds. Go.
How about Adrian Neville, Bo Dallas in the ladder match?
That is also incorrect. That was the first NXT pay-per-view event, if you want to call it that, but it was not the first takeover. The first takeover was Adrian Neville versus Tyson Kidd.
Oh.
Back when Tyson Kidd was making a splash in NXT before it became as big as it is now.
All right.
Okay, Kyle, your first question.
All right.
Who was the only defending champion to retain their title at SummerSlam 2011? And I will stress this, the answer is not CM Punk. 10 seconds. Go.
Yeah. Was it the IC champion?
That is incorrect. Mark, 10 seconds. Go.
Tag champions?
That is incorrect. It was the Divas champion, Kelly Kelly, was the only champion to retain.
Oh.
And the reason I specified it was not CM Punk is because, yes, he did defeat John Cena in the title versus title match, but he did end up losing to Del Rio due to the cash-in. So
right.
I wanted to make that point so nobody would throw attitude at me in the comments. Like
no
have
more
been for the last...
fiascos.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I'm sure there'll be enough crap to throw at me this week. But
I'm sure there will.
All right, Mark, your next question. Who was the second entrant in the 2010 Royal Rumble match? 10 seconds. Go.
Alberto Del Rio.
That is incorrect. Kyle, 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to say Evan Bourne.
Evan Bourne is correct. Yes. 2010, Del Rio wasn't even a part of the main roster.
He wasn't even in the company. That was a
Yeah.
terrible guess on my part.
Hey, it happens. We've all had bad guesses on the show.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Kyle, your next question. Who did Abyss last eliminate to win a 20-man gauntlet for the gold at Hard Justice 2005? One of my favorite matches. 10 seconds. Go.
AJ Styles?
That is incorrect. Mark, 10 seconds. Go.
Jeff Jarrett?
That is also incorrect. Believe it or not, it was Ron, the Truth Killings.
Truth.
It's funny because like the final two for that match happened almost immediately. Abyss came in, threw out the James Gang, and then it was the final two right away.
Oh, wow. R-Truth was the main eventer.
Yeah. It was surprising. Well, that pay-per-view was main evented by AJ and Jeff Jarrett for the title. But that was for a title shot. All right. Mark, your next question. At which pay-per-view did Jeff Jarrett win his first WCW World Championship? 10 seconds. Go.
Skip.
Skipping. Okay. Kyle, did you know that?
What, Spring Stampede 2000?
Spring Stampede 2000 would have been correct, yes. It's shortly after the title reset, about a week and a half before, Jarrett ended up winning the finals against DDP.
Or Kimberly turned heel that night.
Yeah. Kimberly turned heel.
2000.
Now, but no harm, no foul, Mark. You used your skip. And, of course, these skip questions are from Rachel at WWE Our Dream. And here is your skip question. You should be able to get this one, I would hope. What was the name of Rick the Model Martel's cologne? 10 seconds. Go.
Arrogance.
There you go. Arrogance. You got on the board. I figured you'd get that one.
Yeah.
It was a pretty, not an easy one, but it was...
The Canadian one.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Kyle, your next question. Which move won the 2018 NoDQ.com award for Finisher of the Year? 10 seconds. Go.
Was it the Black Mass?
It was the Black Mass, yes. Those results just got posted about a week or so ago. Probably right at the end of the year, but very nicely done. Okay, Mark, your next question. Who won the first ever Full Metal Mayhem match in TNA history? 10 seconds. Go.
Abyss?
Yes, it was Abyss.
A total
Very
guess.
nicely done.
A total guess.
Total guess, and it was a good guess. Yes, he defeated Jeff Hardy in the first ever. A lot of people would have thought Christian Cage, because Christian Cage, like, it was his first TNA or NWA, excuse me, Jeff, NWA World Heavyweight Championship run. Okay. This is, I don't know if one of these questions has happened before, but it's a very interesting one. Kyle, this one's on you. Aside from New York City, name one of the two cities that has hosted Survivor Series 3 times. 10 seconds. Go.
Detroit?
That is incorrect. Mark, 10 seconds. Go.
Philadelphia?
That is also incorrect. Mark, you were a little bit closer with your picks. One of them was Richfield, Ohio. I didn't expect either one of you to get that. The other one was a rivalry city for New York, Boston, Massachusetts.
There you go.
So I mean, you were close saying Philadelphia because it's in that general vicinity, close to New England. And yes, surprisingly, I asked the Boston question. So Boston Punk is happy that, like, I gave Boston his props there. Don't expect it. Mark, your next question. What was the name of the team that was comprised of Brutus Beefcake and Greg Valentine and also Dino Bravo. 10 seconds. Go.
Two names in my mind. Which one should I go with? The Butcher Kings? Wrong.
No, it is not the Butcher Kings. Kyle, 10 seconds. Go.
Oof, I don't even know. Unholy Trio. I don't know.
It's not the Unholy Trio either. It was, believe it or not, the Dream Team.
Oh, Dream Team. Why did I not get that?
I had to specify Dino Bravo too because he was kind of intermixed in there. Good old Dino.
Good old Dino.
Yeah, a Canadian too, Mark.
Oh, look at that.
All right. Kyle, your next question.
All right.
And you still have your skip if you so choose. Who did Randy Orton defeat in a Miracle on 34th Street fight on an episode of SmackDown in 2011? 10 seconds. Go.
David Otunga.
Yes, David Otunga is correct.
The cupcakes is all I remember from that match.
Oh, yeah.
Orton throwing Otunga into the Christmas trees.
Oh, he screams ho, 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 like out loud on camera.
It was all the holiday editions of wrestling are weird
They're just
in some form or another.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, Mark, your next question. Everybody's favorite. According to Spotify, what is the name of Sonya Deville's theme song? 10 seconds. Go.
Square Up?
Yes, it is Square Up. Nicely done.
Thank you. I was studying the WWE Music YouTube channel because I knew I was slacking on that, so fortunately that paid off there.
Yeah, it helps as part of her catchphrase too, so
Yeah.
very nicely done. All right, Kyle, your next question. Tight match here. What was the opening main card match of WrestleMania 21? 10 seconds. Go.
Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio.
Yes, the Battle of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions with the WWE Tag Team Champions at the time, Mysterio and Guerrero. Nicely done.
Very hot opening match for that show.
Absolutely. Great opening match.
Absolutely.
All right, Mark, your next question. Which superstar starred in the WWE Films release 12 Rounds 2 Reloaded? 10 seconds. Go.
Randy Orton?
Yes, Randy Orton is correct.
I was going to say John Cena for a second, but he wasn't in the second version of that.
Now, he was in the first one, not the second one, so good job on that one. All right, Kyle, your next question. Who did Kelly Kelly defeat to win her first and only Divas Championship? Speaking of, 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Beth Phoenix?
That is incorrect. Mark, 10 seconds. Go.
Eve?
That is also incorrect. It was Brie Bella.
Bella.
Brie Bella.
And Brie's only reign as Divas Champion. All right, Mark, here's your next question. What was the name of Wade Barrett's original finisher on the WWE main roster? 10 seconds. Go.
Wasteland?
Wasteland is correct. Yes. Nicely done. All right. Kyle, you still have your skip if you so choose. Here's your next question. Steve Austin made his WWF debut on which in-ring talk show? 10 seconds. Go.
It was the Brother Love Show.
That is correct. It is the Brother Love Show. Nicely done.
Not even know that happened.
All right. Mark, your next question. This is such a good match. I mean, this is just like last week. Which current NXT superstar once wrestled under his real name of Trevor Mann? 10 seconds. Go.
Ricochet.
Ricochet is correct. Yes. Hotly contested this match. All right. Kyle, your next question. At which event did Sting turn heel on Hulk Hogan and become WCW champion? 10 seconds. Go.
Fall Brawl 99.
Fall Brawl 99 is correct. Yes. This is coming down to the wire, I'm telling you. And you still have your skip if you so choose. But Mark, your next question. What was the name of the talk show segment hosted by The Miz and John Morrison? 10 seconds. Go.
Dirt Sheet.
Dirt Sheet is correct.
Love that series on the website there. That was hilarious. And when they did
I actually went to an episode of SmackDown, like a Smack CW taping, and they did a live version of it, which was very entertaining.
Yeah.
All right, Kyle, question number 20. And you still have your skip if you so choose. What move did Chris Jericho use to win the world title from The Rock at Vengeance 2001? 10 seconds. Go.
The breakdown?
That is incorrect. Mark, 10 seconds. Go.
I think it was the Rock Bottom.
It was the Rock Bottom. That is correct. Now, Kyle, I do want to say, if you had answered that question correctly, we would have gone to a tie. But with a score of 8-6 and moving on to the finals from Canada, it is Mark. Mark, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Slayed the beast, quite honestly, because Kyle is, and you know what, Kyle, just for the purposes of, I want to see what would have happened had you used your skip. I'll ask the skip question, see if either one of you know it. So this was the other skip question. What was the name of the pay-per-view held in London, England on December 6th, 1998? I'll give you the 10 seconds to think about it.
Capital Carnage.
Capital Carnage, yeah. If you would have used your skip, we would have gone to a tie. But you know, that's the nature of the beast. And Mark, you pulled out the victory here today. Wow. I mean, either one of you two, both of you definitely deserve to make it this far in the tournament. Kyle definitely, I mean, probably one of the favorites after the first round to win the whole thing. And you did very well for yourself. So, you know, congratulations to you for making it this far. Anything you want to say to Mark?
Mark, congratulations, man. You pulled that out again, and
Thank you.
definitely rooting for you to finals there. Definitely can pull for you in there.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate that. And you were a tough competitor as well. Saw what you did to Jeremy and Brian Zane there. I mean, you deserve to get this far. You did a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, both of you did absolutely fantastic this tournament. And Mark, you have one match left in the tournament. Either Jeff, once again, or David. It depends on what happens in that match. But anything you want to say to your future opponent, and you only have one match to go before you potentially face the champ. So anything to say, and any social media plugs?
Well, Jeff and David, I hope you've been watching this whole time because you know what I'm capable of. And I just hope you're ready because I know I will be. And in terms of social media plugs, my Twitter is @M210. The word double, the letter M, and 210.
There you go. And of course, you can find me on Twitter @PASensation. We still got two more matches left in this tournament. We got the other semifinal match between Jeff Meacham and David Diaz. And whoever wins that faces Mark Moffat in the finals. It's definitely going to be an interesting match one way or the other. We saw how things worked out today. Could we see another upset? Could David defeat Jeff once again? He's done it before. Can he do it next week on Wrestling Trivia Challenge? Until next week, we will see you later.